Hello and welcome to another deck guide in Channel Duello. This time we have Northern Rams. I kinda noticed that I didn't shoot any Northern Rams deck guide for a while. One of the reasons is that the only option is Witchers, and people got kinda bored of playing Witchers because it's kind of a solitaire kind of play. So I wouldn't disagree. I'm not a fan of this deck either. Still, if you want to play something different and if you enjoy this kind of proactive, play, you can always play Witchers. But I didn't prefer to do it this season. Before shooting this video, I had played like 2 or 3 games, and I'm not planning to go and play 25 games probably. But I saw a different version of this deck, and it is kind of an unorthodox approach. Why is that? Because the deck isn't playing probably its most powerful card, which is Keldar, right? It doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't you play Keldar? And Keldar is one of the reasons you're playing this deck, right? Yeah, he does a lot of things, but the thing is, in this meta, everyone has answer to Keldar. So basically, he usually plays for 6 points. And what's worse is if you're playing against Syndicate, Philippa can steal it and use him against you, and which makes things even worse. And if you're playing against Nilfgaard, Nilfgaard player will invocate Keldar or double cross and find them in your hand and play it against you, which makes things again even worse. And those are the two most popular decks. That's why playing Keldar is sometimes worse. So instead, this deck prefers to play Geralt of Rivia and Yrden. So 2 circus cards are being played in this deck. And I'm not a fan of either of them. But I'm just, gonna play it because I'm looking for something different to play in NR. And this deck it kind of works well in this meta. But as I said, I'm not planning to play a lot of games with this deck, but I've seen people do really well with it. Still, even if you're not playing Keldar, you can produce a lot of points because Griffin Witcher with Crystal Skull, but still is a great play, is a great starting play. Other than that, these Griffin Witcher adapts produce a lot of points with their tokens and stuff. You have Amphibious Assault. The Witcher trio is great for bleeding, for short rounds. And Leo, again, can give you surprisingly well points. And even though the leader ability got nerfed to the ground, it still works. You just have to play it on the same row. But it's not as powerful as it used to be. Why? Because a lot of players are playing Yrden, and Yrden is a nightmare against this deck because you have to play all of your units on the same row. So that's the worst scenario you can get. And even in one of the games that I'm gonna display, just a random Yrden came out of nowhere, and it didn't even fit the theme of the deck. But people are eccentric, I guess, so I can't blame them. Well, other than that, all of the cards are pretty much the same, but since you're adding Geralt of Rivia card, it has 10 provisions and Keldar is 9 provisions. So what do you need to do? You need to remove one of the 5 provision cards and add another 4-point provision. Unfortunately, Griffin Witcher is the target here. Okay, this gets even crazier, right? Because Griffin Witcher is one of the best bronzes in the game, and you're removing Keldar. What is this like? Are you trying to intentionally lose the game? Well, Griffin Witcher Mentor is kinda valuable, so I didn't want to remove him because there are plenty of bricks and cards that you need to move around, and Griffin Witcher Mentor will help you, especially win the rounds. So that's why you need one of him. Just one copy though. Well, with one Griffin Witcher, you just need to be lucky to draw him in the first round and put Crystal Skull on him. But still, that's not a guaranteed play. because people are running Curse of Corruptions, Heat Wave sometimes. Yeah, still it's a good Heat Wave target in my opinion. If opponent prefers to play that, you wouldn't blame him, because yeah, we're seeing how powerful he can get with Veil on it. And other than that, we have a single Cadwini Knight, still a great power play with Amphibious Assault. If you're looking for a single card to catch up your opponent or to start the bleed, he's a good option. And we have Margarita for luck. You can Amphibious Assault and look for her, don't forget that. And we have Selective Mutations to complete the missing cards from your hand. Geralt Coin is amazing in this deck. There is an argument that you can put Prince Ansei instead of Rivia, Geralt, but you cannot tutor for Prince Ansei, but you can tutor for Geralt or Rivia. And in this meta, I think Geralt is better, because you have luck, so you can luck mid-range targets with that. And I also added Smoke Them Out, another warfare card. We can't add Boiling Oil, by the way, because we don't have enough provisions to do that. And Smoke Them Out is kind of nice if you control a boosted unit, which you will. I mean, she always will, because I mean, for some reason, if you don't have any boosted units, just use one of the leader charges. And for 4 provisions, you're gonna produce 3 power volunteers, and they will have green health. And follow it up. You can follow it up with Lyrian's Sightman, and by using cheap bronze cards, you can generate lots of points. So I think that's pretty good. But the downside of playing this is you're reducing the number of units in your deck. Why is it a problem? Because with Erland, your hand boosting, you need to have units in your deck, but sometimes you run out of units because the deck is thinning pretty good, and in the final round you can get stuck with a single Cadwini Knight or something like that. That's why maybe you can replace Smoke Them Out with let's say the lady that gives Veil. What was her name? Yeah, Fortune Teller. I didn't want to include her because I'm just running one single copy of Griffin Witcher, and well, I mean, you need to play on Red Queen, play Griffin Witcher, and then try to Veil him and so on. So that needs a lot of setup, and if you can't put Veil and Griffin Witcher, she's pretty much useless. Well, you can give Doom to Madoc, but Madoc isn't that popular. You can give Doom to Flying Redanian, but is it that big of a play? Not sure. Still, I mean, would you keep her just to make that play? I don't think so. So anyway, so instead of Fortune Teller, maybe you can add another 4P card like Cadwini Sergeant, because you can distribute the green health. But still, Rodowitz Royal Guards is a bit better. That's why I'm using 2 of them. But again, instead of using Smoke Them Out, this could be a good option. Anyway, that's the deck, and I'm gonna share 3 games with you, and I hope you like them, and see you at the end of the video. Who am I facing? Double Cross is bad news. Nilfgaard overall is bad news for NR. Too many, powerful gold cards, especially against NR. I'm on Red Queen, and I can maybe protect Griffin Witcher. He's probably gonna get copied though. I have this and 2 target practices. It's nice to have this. Let's get rid of Smoke 'em Out. Oh, carry over cards. Just Quen. Oh, I could kill that with Vanilla Geralt if necessary. I'm gonna start with this and then play Griffin Witcher, boost it up, although there's another target player played on the same row. He didn't. This is gonna get copied, I'm pretty sure of it. Because he played two deploy units. Those are gonna get really big here. Yep, just as I expected. Here comes the copying spy and two deploys. Fortunately, this doesn't have deploy. Let's hit that and you know what, I'm gonna use the range row here. Maybe I can grab one of the carryover cards with Mentor. Okay, here comes big commitment, Braden's. Why didn't he copy Griffin Witcher, by the way? This... He must really like his royal cards. Okay, so range row is starting to look like a really good Yurden target. Although I will still try to deny the armor. Even more boost on Braden's. Here comes Hunting Pack. As I said before, this should have been Adrenaline 5. I don't want to play Griffin Witcher Adapt. I can always play Amphibious Assault into Cadvany Knight, so things are looking okay for me. No poison. Now we can see. Another Duchess Informant. Another Royal Guards, probably, because my opponent is a big fan of Royal Guards. Okay, I won't touch it this time. Nah, this is not what I'm looking for. Joachim. That's good to see. That's not so good to see. $33 points. I can transform this to a 4. If I do that, I mean, I see a poison though. We're not sure about that. It didn't play. I'm gonna take this risk. He does have poison. Okay. So if I play Geralt, vanilla Geralt here. If I play Yrden, 11 there, 3, 14, 8, 22 points. I am behind by what? 29 points? That's not gonna make me win uneven. But I mean, suppose I play Vesemir here, it's gonna bring me a lot of points. Yeah, let's do that. So Braden's has 6. The other guy has 14, so it's 20 points. That's gonna be enough. The front row has 11, 3, 14, 8, 22, so the front row has more boosts. Let's do that. No. Actually, there are 2 red units there. So we're gonna do this. Now, let's see if we can bleed my opponent or not. Here comes one of the Witcher trio. This is not bad. I have to bleed here, there is no other option. And try to get the Masquerade Ball out. My opponent can use the leader. Does he have Cantarella? No. That's actually the best target that he can find. Should I go for an amphibious assault here? Amphibious assault into John Natalis, into Smoke them out. That's gonna thin my deck quite a bit. The thing is, Scytheman could play for more. He knows my hand. If he doesn't have Contralla, he's in trouble. Usurper is pretty big. I'm gonna keep playing. Nobody to luck. I will probably use my leader and Scytheman. This isn't a great bleed, obviously, but you know, it is what it is. And that's not a great target either. I think I have to use a leader here, right? Or should I just pass? Did he break his ball? Let's go. "19 points. Not that easy to do. Well, he has control though. What? Okay, he's looking for control, but he couldn't find it. Looked like a desperation move. Cool. He could find it. He could find control here. Yes, he did. And that's probably gonna be enough. It actually depends on the target. Well, it's not enough. Very unlucky. Very unlucky draw there. I'm not so sure though. What would have been the best target? Well, I didn't like the lead, but it turned out to be pretty good. Okay, I'm against nature. Yrden will be quite useful here. And also Vanilla Geralt. I have neither of those. But I have the carryover cards. I'm on red, blue coin. Yrden is nice, but not so great in the first round. I think I should... Okay, let's skip this. This is gonna be a really big move here. You know, Natalis into Amphibious Assault into Griffin Witcher. But I think I have to do that. Or I can do it with Selective Mutation. Yeah, let's not get hasty here. Let's start like this. Natalis into amphibious assault, into adapt. That's better. Now I can select the mutation into Griffin Witcher and throw away one of these. Although almost every card is pretty good here. And with selective mutation, who should I throw? While my opponent is thinking, I need to think about that. Okay, so Hamadryad. There's a chance that I can coin into Vanilla Garrett in this round. But I really don't want to do it right now. I'm gonna grab the Griffin Witcher here and then send who? These are all valuable targets, but I think I will smoke them out is nice too. Scytheman is a big payoff card here. Yeah, let's. Ouch, poor student got hit. That hurt, really hurt. Now I can't produce any more students. Here comes Dunka. Boosted with Circle of Life. This guy can get killed here. By 3 damage from Dunka and the rebuke would have killed it. I don't want to risk that. This is pretty valuable here. Should I just kill Hamadryad and get it over with? I can't kill, I can't play Vesemir Mentor right now. The adrenaline is a problem, as you see. Leo will play for a lot. I can't lock because, you know... okay... Maybe Scytheman will play for 6. I think I should play just Vanilla Geralt and call it a day. If he keeps playing though, he must be crazy. He is playing. Just how are you gonna make 28 points? 29, 30. No, I mean 20 points. It is possible. Well, I'm gonna play Vesemir Mentor. and hopefully bleed next round. This deck really likes blue coin. Come on, man, what are you thinking about? What are you gonna play? So the opponent won't be expecting Yrden. I need the Witcher tree, obviously. Where is it? Where to be found? And I'm not sure target practice will be good here either. There are no Witchers around. Oh my god. How can I not find 3 of the Witchers? Any of them. And not even Witcher Mentor. Jesus, man. What is this? Are you serious? This is a joke. I mean, even though I have here, then it's really, it doesn't really make sense to you know, go for a long round here. I'm not sure who to look for with Amphibious Assault here. It could be Cadvani Knight, could be Adept. Actually, it could be Griffin Witcher Mentor. That's really a good option. Yeah, I think I should do that and hopefully find one of these guys. Man, where are you? Seriously. Here comes Figus. Bad news. Especially if the opponent plays Alco. I think I need to play that Mentor right away. Again, he is really a great fit for Adrenaline 5. Look at it. There you go. There you go. It looks like Margarita won't be useful here because I can luck Gezras when he comes out, right? Let's get rid of target practice. But what am I gonna play next round? Yeah, let's get rid of. Well, I have the Witcher trio to play. Here comes Pauko. As I said, bad news. Now Leo. And then Scytheman. Here comes Aithni. Okay, that's chunky for Yrden. Okay, so he really suspects I have both Yrden and Geralt. That's why he put her on the front row. That's strange. 53 points. Should I play the leader as well? Let's wait for it. Gezra. Okay, so if I play here, then how many points are there in the back row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the front row, it's totally different. Does it really matter if I use this and that? Okay. Now hopefully we'll catch Gezras. If he puts Veil, he can get away with it. But I'm sure if he had that spell, Shaping Nature, he would... Okay, that's smart. That's really smart. Okay, I'm taking my word back. I thought he was gonna put Veil on Gezras. You could have Caress, obviously. Yep, fall into Caress. Yes. I wonder if that will be enough. I think so. 56, yeah. So he got the card advantage. But we got rid of everything. So hopefully my boosted units will be enough to win that. Well, these are not what I'm looking for. Again, what is this, man? Although I don't have anything left, so I shouldn't complain. Okay. Okay, as expected, Cat 20 Knights. Nothing left. Okay, my opponent was able to, defend the bleed very well. Just a 5-point card, just like that. But my opponent has one more card, so that's a big advantage. And I only have 10 points. I'm sure he can find 10 points, 11 points with 3 cards. Maybe this is not the greatest idea, putting the Smoke Amok card. Oh, we got Isengrim's Castle. And Font Court. I'm pretty sure that's a lucky draw, because, he didn't play the other doors. Still, he was gonna win it anyway, with just regular bronze cards. Good game. Find pockets. Let's hope my twin girls will be useful. And all of the 3 witchers are here in my hand. Fantastic draw. And what a strange stratagem choice. Do you need Tiger's Eyes in this deck? So we could be expecting... What is this in my hand? Oh my god, I drew all of the 4 bricks. Well, at least I have selected mutation to send one of them. What a terrible hand. No carryover cards. Geralt of Rivia. So I will probably draw Erland with this and then pass. Okay, that's good news. So he's starting with Justice. That would have been disaster, you know, if my opponent didn't use Justice and win the round. Adepts are pretty hard to deal with, or line pockets. Although, I mean, I don't have plan to win the round or anything like that. What is this strategy, man? I mean, use a Jin or one of the boost. Okay, now we see why. And he's using everything in round 1. Why? Why would you do this? Such a fantastic Garrett target, by the way. Obviously, can't win Unite. A different interpretation of line pockets. Vinci. Payday. Poor guy. Geralt will play for 15 points if my opponent all of a sudden, you know, decides to pass or something like that. Bloody good fun into shields. This is... What? Geralt will play for 26. No, I'm 16. Sorry. That's big. I think I should keep playing, right? 4, 16, so I have reach if I do this. And by the way, this is gonna get killed. And I don't have, unfortunately, target practice. I'm just gonna, you know, dump this bronze card here. He really passed. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna take care of that. We got round control. I wonder what he took out to play for Vinci. Amphibious assault is very nice. Okay, this is better. Okay, so there are two targets that I cannot deal with. I mean, amphibious assault will probably be used for Margarita. And Margarita will like who? Cleaver or the drill? That's the question. Anyhow, let's start with this. Front or range row doesn't matter at all. The thing about Cleaver is, with Intimidate he'll get bigger. I can always, Jurgen it. However, if I leave Cleaver unchecked, he's gonna keep spawning the Cleaver's muscle, so that's why he needs to be locked. Okay, so far no sign of Cleaver. I suspect the Philippa though. He's not going for Philippa. Oh, he's gonna just steal the 4 guy. Okay. Okay, right now it's Adrenaline 5. See, again, this problem. Mentor. I cannot play Mentor. I mean, I can. But not with the boost thingy. Well, what can you do? Sweet, I got Margarita. Now I can send Scytheman back. I don't think the opponent has Cleaver. But he used Oneiromancy, so I think he has. And that was the second Oneiromancy, so we're not gonna see another one in the third round. I'm still curious. What is the change that led to inclusion of Bincy here? 10 provision. Shock. Flying Verdanian? Maybe. Oh, 3 crimes. That's good to know. Okay, let's play the Witcher trio. Or maybe Vesemir. Let's play these. So one of the Witchers are going away probably with a crime. No cleaver. Okay, no ship. So that's confirmed. He removed ship, added Blincy, and removed something else as well. I wish I had Leo, by the way. What will he do with 9 coins? By the way, Jackal probably. Yeah, I hope he puts it on the range roll. Drill. Okay. It's gonna hit for 2. So we know what we're locking. I'm gonna use 1 leader here. I don't want to dip in the Pontar. 3, 6, 7. So I can use the whole leader and then Amphibious Assault into Lightman. And this is my first Amphibious Assault, so in case something goes wrong, you know, I can always play. Okay, he's got 2 more crimes. Holy crap, 16. Is this guy playing Heatwave though? Okay, he's screwed. He should have drawn, you know, Cleaver. Why did he do that? Six to 6 points. No, he has 1 more crime and something else. What the hell, man? Why would you play Yrden? And that's not gonna be enough, I guess. No, he doesn't have a spender. Pretty bad, you know, deck building. Why are you doing this, man? You don't need Yrden in this deck. Let me see how even though, you know, Yrden played for a lot of points here, as you see, it wasn't even close. Yeah, just don't mess and do something crazy like that. Okay, so that concludes my video, and I hope you liked it. I just tried a different version of NR Witchers. I like the other one better, actually, you know, because, you know, that Keldar card is pretty great, so not playing him is just like trolling in my opinion, but it works against, I guess, the current meta. Okay, so I hope you like my video, and if you like it, please don't forget to hit the like button, and I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel if you are liking what you're seeing, obviously. And hopefully we'll see you in another Duello video in the near future. Bye bye.